Hi, well, that was just a terrific win. You know, Jonah, you and I were talking a little bit, we were doing a preview of this game, and we were talking about Friday night, and I was comparing Bucknell to our team, and we were talking about how, what we learned from Bucknell Friday night was how to play as a team, how to play together when going got tough, to get a little tougher and dig down in and don't point the finger and, all that kind of stuff. And we had a dud of a first half, no doubt about that. But in the second half, we had all those qualities I think that you need to be a great team. I think we really grew up a lot this weekend. We're still really young. I mean, I keep forgetting that. I mean, we had Tajir was on the floor. TJ wasn't, right? We still had a freshman on the floor. Old head Scooter was on the floor with his gray hair, and we still had all the sophomores. But it was, we really grew up a lot this weekend. Like we just got finished saying, you know what? We just learned how to be a really good team. So we're real happy with that win.
Scooter, can you talk about the comeback and what do you think the turning point was?
I think it just all came down to fight. First half we made a lot of mistakes, a lot of turnovers. And second half it just came to us coming together, as a team, fighting back.
Talk about the defense and what you guys were able to do to slow them down.
Defense, I know, speaking for myself, I took a lot of pride in them. Them big men scoring every time. I mean, I had to get in. I felt like I could make a difference, and I did. And I know the guards felt the same way, so.
You had some success, especially late, but what's it like guarding a guy the size of that they had?
It don't matter to me. It really don't. It just comes down to heart. I didn't want him to score on me. I don't think he did either, so that's all.
Juan'ya, can you talk a bit about what you think the turning point was, what changed for you guys in the last 12, 15 minutes?
It started in the locker room. Usually we all put our heads down, guys get their heads down and start putting their fingers. And when we got in the locker room, everybody was picking each other up, saying we still in the game. We're going to come out, play hard, fight. And I think everybody had pride and everybody fought back.
Could you talk about Scooter's contributions, what he did for you guys?
Big contribution. He got stops for us, rebounds, scored. If he gives that every game, I think we'd be good.
Antoine, can you talk just a little bit about the weekend and what you guys got out of this level of competition?
Experience. Playing against different competition, different people every day. It's just a great experience for the season.
Could you maybe compare the two games a little bit? Friday night you guys started very well, didn't play in the second half. Today was kind of the opposite. Can you talk about what you guys did mentally to change that today?
It actually started when we played St. Francis. We didn't come out hard in the second half, and we just in this game we was down. So we all, like Juan'ya said, put each other accountable for each other, and just went out and gave it all we got.
Coach, you just talked about the defense, a lot of turnovers, and it slowed them down, especially in the last 10 minutes.
These guys, they just dug in. I mean, it just came down to all those cliches. I'm guarding my man's not going to score. Taking some pride. We say it all the time. Any coach would tell you it's about 10% technique and 90%, heart. And these guys just play with a lot of heart. They took it personal. Look at Mace, 7 rebounds, 19 points, 3 steals. And Juan'ya Green gets 28 points and still gets 6 assists and 2 steals. I mean, it was a lot of heroes tonight. A lot of heroes.
Juan'ya, they had 26 points out turnovers in the first half, and I think if this is right, 0 in the second half. Talk about what you guys did differently in that area.
Started defending. We just started defending. We took pride in. We said our guy wasn't going to score. Whoever was on defense, he wasn't going to score.
And I thought offensively we just got a little. I don't know if we got a bit more patient or whatever, but I think we just finally figured out we got control of the ball a little bit more. We weren't as careless with the ball. We really started to value the basketball more. Like you said, we didn't turn it over in the second half. I mean, that's. Their best offense is when you turn it over and they score in transition. Their second best offense is when they miss a shot and they get a rebound. And we limited the second half. Those things didn't happen.
We talked the other day about this being one of the more challenging schedules you've had in a lot of years. 3-4 games into it, what do you think you're getting out of playing this type of team?
Well, I would have to look this up, but I would say that in all my years here, that we have in the first 4 games we haven't played 3 teams as good as the teams we played this year. Now, somebody saw some stat somewhere, and there's so many people doing things. I don't know if it was Ken Palm or I don't know if it was, real-time RPI, but that our non-conference schedule was 23rd in the country. Now, I didn't see it. But based on the 4 teams we played so far, I mean, it's been a challenge. And, if you want to be the best, you got to play the best. We just played 3 really good teams. There's no end in sight now. We're at Bonaventure, then we're at Iona, but it's how you get better. And our goal is to become the best team in our conference, and the only way to do that is to play teams like New Mexico State and Bucknell and Oregon State. So.
You just talk about the challenge that they possess with the size, the big guy they had.
I mean, that guy's there's no one like him. He made Scooter look like Marvin Jordan. There's no one like him, and there's no, you do a lot of hoping that he doesn't catch it real deep and can turn around and just, his head's under the rim when he catches the ball. But it wasn't just him. They were big and long and athletic, and there are a lot of things that we're not going to see. So, we'll play the biggest team in our league, and they won't look like the biggest team we've played because Oregon State and New Mexico State were, ridiculous, and Bucknell had a 6'11" guy. So we're getting used to it. We've had enough of the big guys now.
Ballings had 19 in the first half, and I think for most of the second half he only had 2 or 3 shots. What did you guys do to slow him down?
It just came to heart. We all talked like in the locker room saying we have to stop somebody. We got to stop everybody, and we have to come back and win. It wasn't moral victory. We lose by 10, lose by 5. We had to win.
And how does it feel to pull that out?
It feels good knowing that we could play hard. We learned that we could grind it out, so it's a good experience.
These guys waited till halftime to read all the notes on the board because we did it all in the second half. We did none of it in the first half. So I think in the second half, they just waited till halftime to read the notes. So.
Thanks.
Thank you.